had a good time in the Maxxis Supermiata Cup race, and I chose it because it seemed like a great group of guys to race with. The cars are super easy to work on, they're not expensive, so I'm not going to blow my budget if I wreck the car or blow the engine. And it's very easy to work on. I mean, it's super surprising. I came from an S2000. I was a little concerned that these cars are a little bit slower, but I think it's just as fun as the S2000s I've been driving. There's no power steering, no anti-lock brakes. It's really a driver's car. This is my first full season. I did 4 events at the end of 2018 to kind of get ready for 2019, and I definitely came to win. You know, Dennis is quite a competitor. He and I were battling tooth to nail all season. A lot of times he'd beat me in qualifying, and I would put together the right moves in the race to take it. So I had a big points lead, but I think it was a lot closer than the points showed. So it's just been a great year.
Completely ready for the race. It's the last race day of the year, and car's ready, car's good. We had a little bit of an issue yesterday. Jeff and I got together a little bit, but it's all fixed up and ready to go. Jeff had to pull off after our incident, so he'll be starting on pole today. I'll be starting mid-pack. So we always tend to have a good battle, so hopefully I can get to him and mess with him a little bit in the first race, and then we can battle it out for the second one. Hoping to win at least one today to end out the season.
The reason to compete in the series, I guess, is just a lot of fun. A lot of good people, a lot of great racers. You got the fastest Miata driver in California racing the series. Everything is great here. We do see a lot of new drivers coming within a year. They already get onto the podium finish. So it's a pretty good series. Like, people in the series actually help out each other a lot.
Season's been up and down for me this year. We had some mechanical problems. Earlier in the year, we had a blown head gasket, which took us out of a couple of races. In the middle of the year, we had a hub failure before one race. It took us out a couple races. So I've been kind of, I've been fast all year. I've set multiple track records this year and done really well, but the racing just hasn't really kind of panned out all in my favor. So it's been fun battling with Jeff, though. It's great having that competition in the series. He's a great competitor. We have a lot of fun together, battling back and forth. He just got a little bit of the better of me this year, so next year it's on, though.
So the RC1s are, really predictable for me. I enjoy them a lot. They allow me to push the car to the limits that I can put into the car, and they're affordable, and I'm able to really bring them every weekend to the races and know what I'm going to get and be able to go out and compete with the best of them out there.
Really love the Maxxis RC1. Don't really have too many bad things to say about them. I mean, I've won races on them, so really love the tire. When it comes to spec racing, some of the other tires out there in different classes and series, they can cycle out fast, and sometimes it comes down to who has the biggest tire budget, and you start adding up the cost over the course of a season, and it adds up to a good chunk. But with the Maxxis RC1s, I mean, they don't cycle out fast. After a couple heat cycles, they don't fall off a cliff. Maintain a pretty consistent pace. It's very durable, hard compound tire, and allows for very close competitive racing, no matter what your budget is.
So I think one of the main reasons I compete in the Supermiata Cup Series is because it's great competition for one. The cars are really predictable and raceable, but importantly, I think it's the people that we compete with. It's a great set of guys and ladies. We've actually got a good mix of people. I learn a lot. There's a lot of mentoring that goes on, whether it's from Sonny or William or Sky or Dennis. Anybody is willing to help everybody in the series and share with them race tips, race secrets, race lines, and help everybody improve. So ultimately we can all compete at a higher level.
I mean, as a child, I wanted to be a pro race car driver, so this was making childhood dreams come true. I won the championship. I want to thank Speed Ventures for putting on the event, Maxxis, 949 Racing. I want to thank my mechanic, Alan Camaro, and Jarek Javier from JMP. And I want to thank Dennis, my main competitor. Yeah. Dennis and I had some crazy battles the first half of the year, but I was able to get a big points lead early and kind of relax a little the second half of the year. There was still some tense moments, but I was just super happy to win. What more can you ask for? The racing on the track was just amazing, and it's a great series. So hope more of my friends and everyone else joins us for 2020.
I'd like to thank really Speed Ventures, Maxxis Tires, of course, 949 Racing, and I think importantly, I want to thank just all my fellow competitors. It's been a great season, and one of the things that brings me out here every weekend is just being able to hang out with a great group of people, learning a ton. Everybody's sharing their ideas and thoughts on how to get better. The camaraderie is fantastic, so thanks to Dennis, thanks to Sonny, thanks to William, thanks to Sky, thanks to Gabe, thanks to Jane, Greg, everybody. I'm sure I missed a lot of folks, but you know, it's just a real pleasure being a part of this, and looking forward to coming back and doing it again next year.